What's up guys, it's your boy Ru and we are back for another Trails of Coasteel video. So in the last one, we had a fair amount of interesting things happen. We got to meet Misty up in the flesh in Trista because she was headed to the Trista station, the radio station, to record her little show, Ab in Time. The Imperial Liberation Front's meeting and that they're starting to engage in their plot. They are moving forward with their plotting. And Gideon is headed to the Western Zermanian Trade the West Zermania Trade Conference in Crossbell. So he's headed there, and we got our field study announcements, and we're about to head to Legram with the squad that you see on the screen right now. So let's get it. And conveniently, somehow, some way, Group B is going to Jirai. Insane. And it's the first field study that both Milliam and Crow go to take a part of, and we go to Legram in there, and we go to Guerrilla Fortress. Insanity, man, insanity. I'm trying to tell y'all. What great story writing, you know what I'm saying? You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Okie dokie. Because it's not reassuring. You took the words right out of my mouth. I tried to sound drowsy there. I probably did a terrible job. Okay, so we're actually going through Barrierhard. So we are going through somewhere. And there's some younger man here. And will you look at that? Lechter Arundel. Major Lechter Arundel of the Intelligence Division. Blood Dog. Iron Blood Dog. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be in Crossbell? Okay, yeah, he's gonna be back in Crossbell, I thought so. Did he really just come in to say hi to Milliam? If he is, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's sweet, you know what I'm saying? Because they are pretty close. Lechter, Milliam, and Claire. The goats. Negotiator. Scarecrow. The goat of negotiating. What was that? Did y'all see that? That suspicious stuff that just went under the, whatever you call it. That thing that lets you through. The gate, I guess. I'm not sure if that's legal. I do not think that's legal. We'll try our best to be a welcoming class. You already caused this trouble. I'm a little angel. I'm really glad they gave us Milliam in Trails of Coasteel first, as opposed to having it switched with that other bunny. I'm afraid we need to catch this train. I see. Well then, if you'll excuse us, Mr. Secretary. I forgot about this. Oh, that's right. This is why he came here. At the end of the previous chapter, Chancellor Osborne said two things to Sarah. One was, I'm going to send help, which turned out to be Milliam. And the second was that they're going to do a thorough investigation of the Imperial Liberation Front and like find out all the information that's their background information. Yeah, she don't got time for you no Iron Blood dogs. You mutts. Yeah, see? Foreshadowing at its finest. Foreshadowing at its finest. There's a lot of foreshadowing parts in this game. I feel like they give a lot of hints. Usually, obviously, they're not things you pick up on your first play, but when you play the second or third time, you start picking up on all these subtleties, which is one of the reasons I absolutely love this series. There's not a lot of JRPGs that are really highly good can be replayed multiple times, and like you pick up on new gems, you make certain new connections. I really enjoy that aspect of playing these. She's so all over the place. She's so hyperactive. At times like these, she seems just like any girl her age. I mean, I don't know about that, Emma. Alright, let's get this information on Legram. Dude, I'm expecting this place to look so beautiful with the fog and everything on the PS5 right now. I can't wait to go there. Dude, her father is so... Oh, man. Her father is the man. I think we could spend this entire train ride talking crap about Eustace's deadbeat dad. That piece of crap, Duke Alberia. So basically this was like for the nobles, that's a negative because they would be losing their province's tax money and everything will be funded into like the imperial government. Attempted to normalize like the currencies and stuff. Taking money away from the nobles and putting it into the commoners essentially. As always, right? In game, in life, money is usually at the center of most problems. It may not be the sole reasoning, but money is usually one of the factors. Radiant Blade Master, or I believe it's called Sword of Light, is the proper translation for what he's called in Japanese. I would say it, but I can't remember the exact pronunciation. I know it's Hikari for sure, because Hikari means light. Easily one of the strongest. Easy. Like, did you guys see what he does in 4? In his situation, he was able to do all that work in 4. Like, it's crazy what this guy's capable of. All right, so I'm gonna have these conversations. If anything is interesting, I'll leave it in here and we'll discuss it. And then I'm gonna do these blades, and then we'll get this journey on the move on. We'll move on with this journey and head to Legram. For Laura, she just asked us to demonstrate our swordsmanship skills to our state school students. That's pretty much all that was, which there is a quest for that, so that's gonna happen. Emma's still hung up on the fact that rain smell like lavender. She cannot piece those two things together. Because, you know, it's Emma. And, Eustace is concerned about the activities of Duke Alberia because he's been a little bit quiet. So there's definitely something shady going on their end. Gaius is confused about the whole, like, noble taxing issues that are going on in the Empire, and that's pretty much all that discussion was about. And Milliam went to sleep after using up all of her excitement. So now, let's move on. Okay, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and cut to this, but so we're officially close to Legram, because there's the fog now. This is not at all uncommon for this time of year. The fog does help keep the temperature cooler during the summer though. In that case, bring on the fog. Yeah, I love fog. But this is looking really clean. I had a feeling it would look dope with the fog effects, right, on this higher graphics compared to like on the regular like PS3 or PS4. Based off how like some of the other scenes with the fog and kind of like misty and blur looks. So I'm really looking forward to being able to travel around Legram. Oh, especially going to the Lohengrin Castle, that's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be dope, but it's gonna be filled with pain. I'm gonna guess, because that has all that status elements and stuff. That's gonna be pain in the ass when we get there. Ooh, I forgot about the Legram music. Yeah, I really love how the effect looks. It feels like I'm in the fog right now. It's super dope. We have officially arrived in Legram, folks. Crazy. Dude, I love the fog. It's breathtaking. Oh. Is that the butler? We haven't seen this guy since like the very first video on the playthrough. I feel like this guy's low-key strong because of the way he stands and the way he moves. Too bad we don't get to see him go serious. Although he's not on Sharon's level. Because, you know, Sharon is not a normal maid. If you can catch my drift. If you know what I'm referring to. The acting master. Okay, we're heading to Laura's mansion, which is gigantic, by the way. Because remember, she's a noble. Laura's a noble, even though she may not act like it. We gotta remember that. It's not like she's like some commoner like Elliot. If you see me like looking around, it's because there's been like this pesky little mosquito thing that's been in my room for the past couple of days that's been biting me and I haven't been able to catch it yet. So if you do see me looking around, that's what I'm looking for, just in case. Because it's not being fun. And you know, mosquitoes love that Indian juicy blood. That ribeye, it's like class ribeye meat for them. And there she is, Leanne Sandla and her Eisenritter. The center statue is the Lance Maiden herself, while those beside her are two of the Eisenritter. Really? 200 years old, huh? So the one on the right side is the Arsays are descendants of that person, right? This is the ancestor for the Laura's father. She is definitely a fan favorite in this area. Like, even though this is a noble area, well, like a noble, like it's run by noble because of Laura, and Laura's father is a noble by technicalities, I believe. Like, he's not at the head. Like, he's not a great family house. He's not that kind of noble, but he's still a noble. And the atmosphere is so different from here to Barrierheart. Is actually kind of like, see, look at him. Even Eustace can already see. Because he doesn't receive this kind of reception in Barrierheart, nor does the Barrierheart family. Not the Barrierheart family, the Alberia family is nothing like this. Whereas with Laura, everyone's so, like, I guess everyone looks up to her is the term I'm looking for. They're so welcoming and very glad to see. Oh, there's Toval. I forgot that he's here in the Bracer Guild for this chapter. Yeah, Toval actually has a fair amount of appearances in Cold Steel 1. He plays a much larger role in the next game, which we'll see when we get to there. But he actually does a fair amount of things here. You know when you have to climb thousands of stairs, you're about to see some gigantic mansion. Oh, and there's the Arcade School right here. The Arcade Training Hall. You can kind of hear it in the background, them clashing swords and yelling. You have to have headphones though. I think if you're watching my videos or you play this game without headphones, then you're not gonna be able to hear some of those subtleties. And there's the mansion. There is the freaking mansion, man. Yo, look at this. Look at that. Oh, man. The Arcade family Manor, Manor, I believe that's how you pronounce that word. I usually just call it mansion. Woo! That view, man. That freaking view. And there it is, Lohengrin Castle, where a certain something used to reside in. Alright, let's go to the guild. I believe that's where we're headed to right now, to get the this month's field study task over in Legram. Yeah, to Toval. That's the professional we're talking about here. So that's another major difference. I do believe that the Bracer Guild in Legram is the only one that's operational in the Erebonian Empire. Because I think everything else is closed down. I believe. Because I know all the ones we've visited so far, like the two in, obviously the two in the Imperial Capital are closed. The one in St. Arc is closed, I believe. I'm not sure of any other sites, but I believe this is the only active one in the Empire right here. Okay, let's make these upgrades just straight up. First, I gotta get rid of some Mira. Yo, I have about 4,000 Mira. Damn. I'm low-key rich. I'll go 4,000. I'll keep 500 of those. We should be getting more here, so that's fine. I'm okay with that. For sure. Give me all of that. Now, let's buy the weapon for Reen. Let's buy the weapon for Laura, because those two are automatics. Eustace is automatic. Eustace, Reen, Laura, and probably Emma is going to be my squad. I'm gonna go Millium. I'm gonna just use Eustace for his noble command. I'll give that to Millium. Sure, why not? And these, I will leave these alone for now. I'll leave those alone for now. I think so. Really, it drops my AGL by that much? That's unfortunate. So this gets 5 speed. I'll get this for Laura. Wait, I should probably check. Let me check what that shoe was that we got last time. I'll give that to Emma, because it gives defense. It gets physical defense and it gets some movement. So I'll give that to Emma. Sure. Let's just make the change now. So this is going to be the main squad. I'm going to exchange Eustace for Millium every now and then, because I do like the Millium Emma combo, and Gaius is probably just going to sit in the back the whole time. Honestly, if I'm keeping it 100. Oh, let's see if I have any to, like, if I can upgrade these. I have 12 U materials, and I need 6, of course. Let's do him, and let's do Laura. Absolutely. Absolutely. Alright, now that we made these upgrades, let's go ahead and talk to Toval and get these,
円に十字か。どんな意味があるんだ？
さて、諸説はあるが、どれも定かではないらしい。
精霊信仰におけるシンボルの意味はほとんど失われているそうですから。
この建物が遊撃士協会レグラム支部になる。
the emblem, the gauntlet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I do think this is the only one. Maybe it's because they're so far away from the Imperial capital that the influence hasn't reached. Or it's just out of respect to the Viscount. I'm not sure which. Yes, even the one in Barrierheart was closed as well. I thought so. They don't bow down to authority, you can't bribe them, and they always serve the people. Yup. She doesn't hold back her punches. And you gotta remember, she's an intelligence division's agency spy, right? Like she works for the intelligence division, so she has information that most people don't have because it's classified stuff. And because she has no filter, all of that is gonna get revealed to us. All of it. It's all gonna come out on the table, out in the open. It's less us and more Gramps. He went barging into the branches in the capital himself and started telling them what they couldn't do. That's why Sarah was so salty. It's another reason why a lot of people have hatred towards him, including a certain group. Man, you guys should know how to poke a guy where it hurts, don't you? Now there's a familiar face. Racer Toval. I still don't know how to pronounce his last name. Is it like Randoner? Is that how you say it? Toval Randoner? Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, we're just getting like, so this is another instance in where there's no loopholes, right? They're starting to give us the information piece as to why Toval was in Barrierheart and why he helped us, right? Because he gave us that clue to find Machias. Basically, every branch in the Empire has shut down. Yeah, I thought so. I'm almost 100% certain it's because their activities as a bracer, their motto, what they stand for, is in the direct obstruction of Gilead Osborne's plans. William needs to chill. She be taking shots. She be taking shots where it hurts, man. Although the main reason why Claire doesn't have a boyfriend is because she's a blood dog. Like, let's be real. Nah, I'm just kidding. No offense to all you Claire fans, you know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of hers as well in certain situations. It's just that let's keep it 100, let's keep it real. Let's keep it like, let's say it how it is. She's an iron blood dog, right? She's an iron breed. She obeys her master. You know what I'm saying? Cassius Bright. So one thing I find interesting about the Coastal games is that they always refer to the previous ones, right? They refer to the characters that are in Trails of the Sky, the Crossbell games, some of the events. So what that has me curious to see is what they're going to do for Colonel Kaseki. Alright, now let's see what we got. So we got that training belt. We got a monster quest, and this one I believe is just, we gotta replace lights. We'll do that on the way to the monster quest. But we'll probably... It would be nice if we could cover as many of the townspeople's requests as possible too. This is so cool. Alright, so I'm actually going to end the video here. Just to kind of keep it a little bit shorter, because if I do any of these quests and the battles, it's going to take a long time, right? Because this is on nightmare level and there's no items. And I'm not exactly over the level, so it'll take some time to go through them. So I don't want to try to mash it and smash it in at the end of this video and make it overly too long. You guys feel me? So I'm gonna end it here. We have finally reached Legram, the next field study sites. We're gonna be here for a couple of days. We gotta meet the butler. Toval is here in the Bracer Guild, and he's the one in charge of our field study task, and we got all of them. So we'll take care of all of those in the next video, starting with the monster extermination quest over at the Ebel Highway. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.